He's back.
Yeah, the dead weight.
I was hoping that would make it.
So when you want to drive a point home, look right at that one. Listen to me. I saw you brought your whole family.
I did.
Send your money.
I'm just happy to be here with you.
What do you want?
We're not related, are we?
I thought we were going to go into that.
Okay. It's going to be on the outtakes.
I don't think she started recording. Welcome to episode 47 of The Weekender. I'm your host, Brandon Roberts, along with...
Chris Bishop, and he's back.
Yeah, the dead weight.
The dead weight.
I saw that comment.
I was hoping that would make it.
Yeah,
we had a lot of fun. It was one of the best weekenders I've ever been part of. So
yeah. I saw you brought your whole family.
I did. Yeah,
and that was pretty. Cool.
That was creative. Yeah, nice job.
Yeah, you got to give a shout out to Sydney for that. So
she does amazing.
She does. So we've had a pretty good week this last week. We've had some ups, some downs. We had a sales meeting.
Extremely productive. The sales meeting was just riveting information was had, and it just goes to show you that you'd never want to be in front of a investigator at the real estate division. You don't have that kind of time.
Riveting is the word I would use.
Yeah.
So Vonna did a good job getting some questions asked. I think there was some good information in that.
She progressed it forward. It actually brought home a topic that I think needs more digestion, and that is writing multiple offers for a buyer at the same time. And so because of things that were said and because of things that have happened, we're going to do a whole expanded video on that. So watch for that good time.
We're not doing it now?
No, we're not. Are we doing it now?
I thought we were.
No. It's too long of a topic.
Oh, on the buyer's multiple offers.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that play into it. Getting the seller's written authorization. They acknowledge you're writing more than one. And so, best practice.
Okay, so watch for that. We'll get that filmed and get that out to you. But as the market gets hotter and it's harder and harder to get a property, or you got more and more offers, this stuff comes into play.
Sure.
So
creativity.
And we'll take a look at it from both the buyer side and the listing side.
Absolutely.
And so, we also had, and I don't want to call it an issue. There was a call from the property management company out in the Henderson office. It said somebody on the second floor tested positive for COVID. So it brings up a good point.
Be safe, be cognizant, take the precautions. It's for your protection. And they posted notices all over the Green Valley building to make sure you're wearing your mask in the elevator when you're on the other floors, when you transition through the lobby. But the whole point is, I think that it's all around us, right? There are people that are getting it. There are people that are not getting it, that haven't had it. And so just be cognizant, be mindful of others, and to take the proper precautions to protect yourself.
Yeah, and just keep in mind, we share these buildings with other people. We haven't had any issues in our office yet. Hopefully we don't. Everybody's been very conscious of making sure that they're wearing their masks, and if you're sick, stay home.
Yeah, stay home for at least 14 days. So don't stay home for a day and come back. It needs to be 14 days to make sure that you're over the symptoms. And if you feel sick or have an issue, go get tested.
Very good. And so we got sales meeting coming up next week.
It's my favorite meeting. It's the potpourri of real estate with your brokers here at Signature. And so I think the idea that I love behind the meeting is we come up with topics just like the multiple offer topic. And we kind of debate and talk about them and create best practices for the agents. But I love that part. I love to hear Vonna give her reasons, and Todd and Janet and you and I. And
then you say, you're all wrong.
You're all wrong. I'm right. No. But I think that's healthy. It's healthy to have those conversations because many aren't doing it. Many don't think of that piece of it.
Right. And you look at it from all angles and all of a sudden you're like, okay, that makes sense. I never thought about it that way. So,
and with that being said, if you have topics that you're just, burning in your mind and you want the brokers to talk about it, I'd love to get an email from you with some of those, and we can add them into the episodes. And it's based off the content we're seeing.
Yeah. So it's all good stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. What else?
Well, the good news is everyone keeps talking about it. They just had a special session up at the legislature, and nothing horrible to real estate has happened, but they're having another special session on Monday. So wait to find out more information. They believe that property taxes will be a way they help with the deficit. And of course, property taxes are a big part of our business. So we're having some issues with some pieces of it. But real estate is still happening. Sales are happening in a big way. We're in a hot market. And I think the important thing is those that are out there working and they're doing business, they're doing a great business.
Yeah, and that's the interesting thing. There's people that aren't making anything, and those are the ones that are not working.
Yeah.
But it almost seems like anybody that's trying even just a little bit is having a banner year.
We've talked about the coaching program many times. We've had a lot of success early on already with the coaching program. And so there are coaches that have room for you in their coaching book. So if you're thinking about coaching anyway, now's the perfect time with the market transitioning to get a coach.
Yeah, I agree with that too. And we've had, so the coaching really breaks down to you get one personal call a week with your coach that work on your business. And
Yep.
then we have a group call that's on Wednesdays that is all kinds of ideas and stuff. And it really helps grow people's business.
Absolutely. We have a special Facebook page that's dedicated just to people in the program with some great tools, and you can't get it unless you're in the program. I mean, that's the important thing. So it's reason enough to jump in. Reason enough.
Yeah. You could have a couple calls with me a week.
Hey, so everyone keeps asking, are we going to have any in-person activities?
Yeah, eventually.
Eventually. Well, I think the point is that until it's safe, until we've moved to a phase, and everyone's asked, well, is July 31st going to be the phasing date? I don't see anything that's going to change in the near future, at least for the next 2 or 3 weeks. I don't know that phasing will change at all. And so, of course, until phasing adjusts, at least to level 3, we just can't hold in-person events because we don't want to put anyone at risk.
Well, and that's really been the whole thing. We anticipated that we were going to have our first sales meeting a week or so ago, but we were anticipating being to phase 3, and so I think that's going to be our earmark to bring on the live events. And a lot of it is because we don't want to create an epicenter or any issues with that. So it's just everyone's safety. And I think there's still a lot of opportunity.
They're huge.
You can still come into the office. We're still in the office, and you can still get broker support that way, or get that energy if you need it. We also have great online events. I think that
the trainings that we've had done, every single member of the departments and staff that have put together specific trainings that they put on Facebook. And so you can see it then live. You can ask questions live. You can watch it after it's been recorded. Yeah. And so I've never seen so much at your fingertips that you can.
Well, and the thing is you can get it any time. So
anytime.
You can still work all day long, and you can watch videos at night if you wanted to.
Yep. Just like this one.
And just know that these are all uploaded on our YouTube channel, along with all the trainings and stuff, all the broker insights, all the mortgage moments, everything. So you've got one place where everything is, and it's really easy to find whatever you're looking for.
Absolutely.
So
whoever said you were dead weight?
That guy. So one other thing I just would like to cover just briefly before we leave is just pay attention to your contracts, filling in the blanks. I know we talk about this a lot, but I'm seeing more and more of this. Be conscious if you change something in that contract that it needs to be initialed. Yep. Be conscious that you're putting the right commissions amounts in there. You're not overcharging them on things. Just be conscious of what's going on. It really does. So, but we're seeing a lot more of that, and part of that reason why we had the Daryl come on, the investigator, in the sales meeting, is because we want you guys to understand that it's not us being mean and bad and all that stuff. It's really for everyone's protection, and we're the professionals, and we should do a better job of making sure that's filled out.
Yeah.
And the last update that I'll leave you with here is that we should be going live on our new accounting software.
Woohoo!
August 1st. And so, knock on wood still, because there's still a few things we got to work through. But I'm really excited the fact that with your direct deposit, you will also receive an email with your pay stub, with your year-to-date and everything on it. So better reporting, better information.
You can see all that money you're making.
Right? So we want to see that on Instagram. The other thing is we really appreciate all your help in updating all your information, and you guys have made that really a seamless transition for the staff to be able to launch on the first.
Addresses change, location, I mean, we just want to make sure that we have the most accurate info. We're just send the receipts.
Not to send your bill, to send
the receipts.
Send your money. So anyway, good being back, and you have anything else?
No, I'm good. I'm just happy to be here with you.
What do you want?
We're not related, are we?
No.
Okay.
No. So anyway, thanks for attending, and if we don't see you in the office, we'll see you online soon.
Everybody,